Hey there, it's John Stupka. I hope you are doing well. For those of you that don't know me, I appreciate you giving me some of your time today. It's going to be brief. I just want to share with you something that I got involved in. It's probably been about 5 years, and it was a little bit after the last crisis. And guess what? We're in another crisis. Who would have thought that a virus would have taken the world off its tracks like it has? I was just watching TV yesterday. The number of retail stores that have already filed bankruptcy, the number of restaurant closings. I have a lot of good friends that are having to make some very difficult decisions in business. And guess what? I've been there. The reason why I'm in the industry that I'm going to share with you tonight is because of the last crisis. I was in medical sales, got into opening some medical spas, had those for 13 years, and everything was great till 2008. If anyone remembers what happened, the real estate market collapsed. It was a long, painful, just financial drain of everything that I had. I had put my whole life into my business, and I ended up losing the building that I had bought to make the business happen. And still the business was able to hold on, and I was able to sell it 2 years ago, but I lost a lot. And all I can tell you is that you get in those places, you're like, okay, I got to make a decision. I'm either going to sit here and just kind of complain and not know what to do, or I'm going to try to find a way out and try to be proactive. And this is how I got into this industry. This industry is a $180 billion industry, the network marketing direct sales industry. You're going to hear tonight about a company that turned me on about 2.5 years ago like no other company has. It doesn't matter what industry it's in. And it's going to be sharing with you a really, really unique product and products that are like no other. I'm a big believer in health and wellness. I practice what I preach. The medical spas that I had, we did all types of things there, from aesthetics to hormone optimization. So when I found out about these products, I said, okay, this is the real deal after I did a little bit of my research. So I appreciate you giving me some of your time today. I'm going to share my screen with you really quick, and I'm going to just show you a couple quick slides. And this is, I thought, was very perfect. We're adapting to a changing world, and really that's the only thing you can do right now. And it's every day something new is changing. It doesn't matter if it's in business or it could be in your finances. I mean, it could be affecting you more than others and maybe not as much. Maybe for you, it's looking like myself at opportunities to create more time freedom in your life. And so if you look at what's happened, the whole world is living online now. And this is not even an updated slide, but it shows you that just in from 2017, 16, I mean, you're looking at over 2 billion users on Facebook. Now it's much more than that. Instagram now has well over 1 billion. WhatsApp, which is now owned by Facebook, they have over probably 2 billion users daily. And those numbers are continuing to grow. Who would have thought that what has just happened would accelerate this type of growth? So I'm always looking at how can I leverage my time? How can I leverage the tools that are out there, such as online platforms? You think about it, your phone is the new TV, your TV is the new radio. I mean, who would have thought that the phone is really where I live on my phone? It's everything that I do is on my phone. A lot of what we've experienced over the last few months has affected us and has caused us to age. And as we age, you lose energy. You're feeling it in your bones. If stress is part of what you're dealing with, you're definitely feeling the age effects. And we got to look at, okay, how can I affect the aging process? When you look at what really contributes to aging, the hormones that are in your body start to deplete over a certain period of time. Usually when you get into your 20s, you're really starting, if you look at this level of HGH, it's this human growth hormone. And if you're not too familiar with HGH, it is the fundamental, I call it the mother hormone, that makes everything in the body work better. And when you have a hormone that sends a signal to your cell telling it what to do, if that hormone's not there anymore because it's going depleted more and more as you age, you are going to feel all these effects. You're going to end up having more weight gain. As we get into our 30s, 40s, as guys, we're like, okay, what's going on around the gut? And you can't really explain it because you're still eating well. You start to notice visible signs and skin laxity, to get wrinkles. Your muscle tone is not as great. Your metabolism slows down. Definitely feel those energy levels decrease, and even a lack of sleep occurs. And those are all related to a decline in something called human growth hormone, HGH. This is the product that came to market in the online space not even 2.5 years ago. The product's been out for 17 years and it's called Somaderm. It's an FDA registered homeopathic HGH product. So what HGH contributes to in the body is over 40 known benefits. There's over 30,000 studies on human growth hormone. However, the only way normally to get it, and I know this because I owned and operated clinics that did hormone optimization, and we couldn't offer HGH because it was way too expensive and it was difficult to come by legally because you need to have a medical necessity. Well, this brilliant formulator, I'll tell you about him in a minute, developed this in his stores in California about 15 years ago. So the impact that this has on the human body is tremendous. A lot of those things related to aging or the things that you see here may improve bone health, joint health, increase muscle, improve sleep. We have a dermatologist that use it for hair and skin growth. We have over 1,000 doctors that are using this in their businesses, as well as, of course, people that are looking to build a business with it. Some of the other products that the company's developed, if you go and Google Thomas DeLauer, who is the premier keto influencer on YouTube. You guys, he has over 2 million followers. Our formulator and owner, Alexi Goldstein, partnered with him to develop some of these products. These are some of the best fat loss and fat burning products that I've ever experienced. I'm somebody that you would look at, you wouldn't think I need to really lose weight. I have found that this gets rid of the fat in the places you don't need it, while you are able to still and maintain and grow your muscle, and also have a complete nutrient delivery system. There's some formulations in here. I saved over $280 on supplements just by using the Keto Day and Night products. Phenomenal line. It's all about whole body wellness with this company, hormone health, as well as fat loss, and then even some immune support. This is the founder of the company. He's never been in the network marketing space, just like myself. Until about 5 years ago, I didn't even know anything about the industry. The company was launched around November 2017, went viral with the product. They did over 65 million in sales the first year. And then last year, we achieved over 180 million in sales in over 3 million bottles of that Somaderm gel being sold. It recently has been launched into China. Over 200 million in sales has occurred in less than 3 years. On track to do 300 million or so this year. Just launched into Canada. And so if you end in China, going into Malaysia, Singapore, the growth during this time when everybody else is contracting, this company is continuing to expand. The reason why? Because of the products. And the second reason why is because the ability to grow quickly through a word of mouth online space. You don't have all the cost involved with inventory and, having to have, big, retail stores with your product. So it's a brilliant model that this owner, Alexi Goldstein, who's really a formulator at heart, has never been in the industry. So he is very grateful, especially right now. He did a Facebook Live the other day, said, "You don't know how much I appreciate the network marketing industry." And so when you're looking at the business opportunity, and for you, it may or may not be a fit, that's okay, but you may know somebody right now that's looking for some type of opportunity from their phone. That's what I call it, a phone-based business, or their home. And you really can work from anywhere. They have a lot of great tools, from an app that's super simple. We have our systems that are in place where we use different Facebook groups, we use different social media tools, and really allow you to be able to implement systems that leverage your time. This type of business is all about leverage. We want to help you leverage your time as well as your residual income, because as you build your teams, you end up building residual income. So when I go to sleep tonight, there'll be people in California and in another country that are placing orders that will, pay into my bank account on Friday. So it's not a bad thing at all. You've got to look at what's going on in your life right now. Is being able to be your own boss something that's important to you? Being able to set your own schedule, work from anywhere, and also choose who you work with. I always think that's a really important one. I had about 80 employees at my business, and I know that all those employees didn't always get along sometimes. And how great is it if you can start to build a business where you truly can align with the people and have some shared interest and start to create some dreams that you never really thought. I always like you to take a minute, go back and look at your bank account. And if your dreams are bigger than that bank account, then I say, look at adding something else. Look at being able to add something to your portfolio right now that's going to help you bring in more income. Because at the end of the day, for me personally, I got into this business because I was looking to create some more time freedom. I knew that my parents were getting older. I knew that I wanted to travel more. And being at a 9 to 5 job or having a business where you have employees is not going to cut it. You can have all the money in the world, but if you don't have the time to enjoy it, what's it all for? So big part of my reasons why I'm here, of course, my mom, been able to spend the last 3 weeks with her, would have never been able to do that had it another business. My partner in crime, Thiago, this is us in Brazil in Carnival 2 years ago. You know, of course, that is something that I am passionate about, traveling. This is my kid right here. This is DJ, and this is in the car that the company pays me $700 to have this car every month. So these are things that are great because you get these perks and spiffs. And then my parents, where they live, getting to share a great sunset with them and being able to spend the time in their life right now that is so important for me to be able to watch them and help them and support them. You can't replace that. And so if you're looking for something right now because of what's going on in the world, whether it's looking for some more time freedom, you need to figure out, hey, I got to get another income stream going. That's where I was looking at. I said, after going through that last crisis, I don't want all my eggs in one basket. And that's what these types of opportunities are all about. So this company is on fire. Our team is on fire. I love to share more with you. Thank you for taking a listen. Get back to the person and inviting you. And I cannot wait to share more with you about the opportunity. We'll talk soon. Take care.